start live stream event. Okay, so we're live. Alright, so everybody, welcome back to another episode of Dark Heresy. This is our second session. As you can see, Rose and Aziril are not with us, but we have a new member, Ragnar. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Oh, in character or what?
Yeah, in character.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you actually
Who am I again? It's been a while, okay?
Yeah.
I am Ragnar Baldergaze. I'm the face. I talk things.
Yeah. That's good enough. It works.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm going to have to refigure out my character, so expect inconsistency.
That's no problem. That is no problem at all. But, yeah, last we left, you guys had, well, not you guys, just one of you and two others who are not here, had tracked down an heretical base of operations and gone to a bit of a firefight. One person may or may not have got their arm badly damaged by a friendly fire grenade.
There's always implants.
Yeah, there's always these issues and so on, but yeah, that's life.
Limbs are optional these days.
Exactly. You can always just get your mechanical ones. But yeah, so basically you guys had to leave and evacuate early, unable to complete the mission considering you're one man down and, well,
They were both dying.
Yeah, they were both dying. Through no fault of the enemies, mostly just the friendly fire. Friendly fire!
Like, it was one single event that just got them both nearly down.
Yeah. So, yeah, we had to cut it all short.
And I'm sure that won't happen this time.
No, not at all. But yeah, if we want to get to it, you guys, basically after you finished the mission, you ran away crying. With your tail between your legs, you sent your report to your Inquisitor. Since only one of you was here, Manius, basically you just gave a quick detailing saying that you found out some heretical crystals were responsible for the deaths of the nobles. Since the cult escaped, you sort of will have to do some more inquiry work to find out where they went to.
They escaped.
Yeah, they escaped.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. So they sent back the report. The Inquisitor sent forces to the compound you discovered, only to find the place a burning wreck, as the cultists had demolished their place in hopes to, hide evidence. You've basically got a few choices here. I'll give you some metagame leads just so you know what you have to do. There's always doing some inquiries around the area where they both sold the crystals and where they were hiding out. There's also the nobles' houses that you still have not checked, although without a psychic it may be a little hard to figure out what was taken from them, as they each lost something in a psychic sense, so they lost something about their souls, but you do not know what. And without the psychic, as I said, that may be a little difficult to do that part. However, they did all have their common acquaintance, who we'll just get up her name. Did you get a note of who that was at all?
Unless it's Lady Alice, I don't think I did.
I think it is Lady Alice. I'm just getting.
Yes, it is Lady Alice.
Yeah, so she's
Lady
there.
Alice Harold.
Yeah, that would be it. That was their common acquaintance, the last person who saw them all alive. So you got her. You got witnesses around the compound who you may want to investigate. And then you also have the store itself if you want to go through like records or whatever.
Wait, then we already went through the store?
Yeah, but you just got the place
Okay.
of residence. Like you haven't gotten any other, like you don't know who else has brought those crystals or anything like that.
Alright.
Yeah. So what would you guys like to do?
So just to recap, we have the common acquaintance we have to speak to.
Yes.
Yep.
We have the witnesses, the
Yep.
shops around, the history around there, and what else?
So it was you had those were basically it. Yeah. So witnesses
Those
around
main three.
the compound. Yeah. The other one was the houses of the people who died, as they each lost something, a part of their soul in when they died, but you don't know what they lost. So but
Psychic
with
crowd company stuff.
yeah, without a psyker, that's a little fucking hard.
And what's to do with the shops again, sorry?
So basically, they're selling crystals from a store, and basically all the nobles who died brought some of these crystals from a particular store. They all died. They both basically broke into it at night and managed to find the place where the management stayed, and then basically tracking down that was the cultist headquarters. But you could still go through things like who's brought crystals previously, and so on and so
Right.
forth.
So I see other potential victims.
Yeah. Because, I mean, they only were brought to attention because they're nobles. No one cares about filthy commoners. Filthy commoners is nothing unusual. Dying.
Yep.
Right. So, yeah, do you guys just want to discuss?
This common acquaintance sounds like our best lead.
Wait, I don't know. I think we should get the ledger. The ledger sounds good. Like, check the store for a ledger with the sales.
Let's go investigating then.
Alright.
To the store!
To the store.
It's the crystal store.
Let's drag you over to there. You go away. And here we are.
Do we have like cool transition music between scenes?
No, I haven't worked out that yet. I'm not fancy enough. So, bloop, this is the store. I'll just reveal the main plaza. I'll drag you guys over. Hang on, because you're actually still here, because they basically built 4 scenes last time and split them up. So there's Marius, and I'll just drop you. There you are. If it were to drop you there you are, and I'll just hand over control to you.
I was wondering why my screen was moving so much.
This is... what's your name? Ragnar. Ragnar. And give it to... Ragnar. Save changes. There we go. And... oh, and display your name. Show nameplate, yes. There we go. So, do you guys see yourselves on the corner of Emperor Street and Low Street?
Yep.
Half of the street's blocked out on my screen. I see Emperor and... there you go.
Yeah, I figured that.
No street.
I'll reveal part of the street as well.
Freaking peasants.
Alright, so this is basically... the store to your bottom was the one where the crystals were. The other two are just 2 other random stores. So, do you guys
How do you ping again? There we go, that one.
Yeah. You can move yourself, so I've given you guys control of your own tokens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yes. It is very useful indeed. So
I'm gonna go fishing.
yeah, okay. You just walk up to the random ornamental waterway. Start fishing. I don't know.
I guess knock knock. Is it open or is it like
It's
condemned?
open. It's the street's been cordoned off since
Okay.
Heresy, so you guys can just walk on in. So,
I look around.
yeah, you can give me your perception test.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's not a hit.
No, not indeed.
Ooh, I'm gonna try to look for like data slates or something.
Yeah, so you're looking for something particular. You also give me your thingy. Yep, that's enough. Is that a hit? Is that a success for you? I'm gonna say it is because I want you guys to actually move along. There you go. Nice, I don't know. What is your perception? Because you would have got a
85.
you would have got a bonus of plus
Oh
30
wait, no,
anyway.
plus 10 for my own thing. I just remembered for my
Yeah.
optical.
Yeah, and then you had plus 30 because it's not as you're looking for something particular.
Uh,
That
And-
isn't exactly hidden.
Yeah, it's not exactly hidden. So yeah, you can find a data slate. You find two. You find the sales manifest. If you quickly scan through it, you can find the names of the nobles who have died. Baron Maverick, Lady Isabella, and Sir Henry. All dead now. You see names of like a few commoners, Mike, Bob, all those names. Probably all dead.
Steve?
Yeah, Steve as well, he's dead.
Damn.
And you also notice that Lady Alice Herald is on the list.
She's the common...
She's the common denominator. She brought a tiara. And that has...
wow, okay.
Yeah.
What's her
Tiara.
name again, sorry?
Lady Alice is the herald. She brought a tiara.
What a tiara, okay.
Does it tell us what the other nobles bought?
So Isabella brought a necklace. Baron Maverick brought a crystal ring, and Henry brought a watch with crystals inlaid in it.
And does this tiara have anything crystal on it?
This is basically a crystal store. There's a bunch of jewelry.
Everything.
Everything specializes in crystal. The fending crystal is a sort of black iridescent type crystal. So it's like black, and then when you have it in different lights, it changes colors. Iridescent, fancy and stuff. Yeah. You can still see a few on the shelves that the Inquisition hasn't taken away yet. So you can investigate if you so much feel like it.
I'll inspect it without touching it.
Good idea. Yeah, you notice that these crystals seem to sell for the most. These ones. So if it matches with the sales log, most of the people who brought it were the nobles and the sort of like upper merchant class. It's not like the lower down commoners. These are the real expensive crystals. There's some basic crystals as well, like amethyst and quartz and so on, but these are the nice ones. Which they just named midnight crystals because they're black.
And iridescent.
Yeah, black and iridescent.
Oh man.
And
Turns out it's just tinted glass.
and yeah, the other data slate you got has a reference to a mine on it in the fields of Maxim. And that seems to be where they're getting most of their crystals from. Like, pretty much all their crystals, not just the tainted ones.
Oh, yeah.
Are they
However-
mined or just like picked up off the ground?
It's in a mine. It doesn't
Oh.
actually state where the mine is, just that it's in the fields of Maxim, which is quite a large location, so it gives you an
Yeah.
idea of where they could have gone, but you'll probably need more info. Unless you just want to wander around a massive field full of orcs for a while.
I'm good. I'm good. Unfortunately, we don't get experience like in an RPG just for killing stuff.
No. And orcs may or may not kill you, considering there's only fucking 2 of you.
Ah, we
Need,
got
like-
this.
We need a whole 10 people.
Or, a full party of 5. Wink wink nudge nudge next session.
Metagaming!
Better go for the win. Yeah. But apart from that, you don't see anything else very interesting. What do you guys want to order happen to the place?
Mm.
Quarantine it. touch anything else. Just literally cordon off and don't touch anything else.
Okay.
So we might be back. Okay.
So you may come
That
back.
as well as there's still crystals here that could be dangerous, but at the same time as well, we need the evidence.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Alright.
I mean, throw it under a blast shield for all I care. Just don't touch anything inside it.
Fair enough. So you basically want it all quarantined off. Another name you actually find on the list, I forgot to mention, is Mechanicus Maxus Kerr, which is the guy, because you guys remember how two of them had these mechanical items? He's the one who made them.
Mechanicus?
Yeah, Mechanicus
Maxim.
Kerr.
What?
Yeah, Maxus Kerr.
Maxus Kerr.
Yeah. And he lives in the harbour. It actually has his residence there.
And he makes mechanical, like, limbs and stuff.
Not limbs, like toys,
Things.
I guess. Like little curiosities, sort of like blacksmith
Novelties.
puzzles and stuff. But they're like really, really well made. Like they'll be like made out of like fine filigree and shit. So they're like full on. Yeah.
Tell me, Marius, what do you want to do here?
As we go hit up Lady Alice.
Indeed, Lady Alice has many questions that need answering. Let us be on with it.
Alright, Lady Alice.
Where does she reside?
Okay. Do you want to give me an inquiry test? Just roll fellowship
Bam!
inquiry.
And what do I roll?
That was your fellowship, I believe, for inquiry.
Any bonus for like having an inquiry from the crowd?
You do have close to the crowd. There will be a plus 20.
Did I make it by one?
Oh, you do. You
have
managed
45
to
fellowship.
find out the rough location. She's a noble, so she's in the noble's quarters. She seems to be... You know she's somewhere in the northern section of the noble quarters in the city, but you don't know whereabouts. But if you're there, you can give me another inquiry test as you get closer to the main location. If you so much.
Alright, let's go for a walk then, Marius. We have some questions to ask this Lady Alice.
Yeah, so you walk over there, get to the nice part of the city.
And I...
Oh, yeah, right. Dear God.
65's the goal!
Yeah. It takes you a while, but eventually you sort of... You're asking around, like, where does this lady live? And everybody sort of gives you a dirty look as this random... Oh, no, you're in a bitey, so they sort of run away from you because they just see the Sobites walk up to them and they're like, nope, not dealing with that. But you end up accidentally finding it. Like, you're just walking along and you end up just coming across the manor of the family, the Harold family. It just literally says Harold Manor, and you're like, she probably lives there.
Convenient.
It's a massive walled off compound, huge grounds around a main manor. It's a very huge place, as you would expect from a noble. And there's one front gate, and at it stands a couple of house guards, sort of standing there, sort of like, you know how with the Queen, how the guards all stand there perfectly still. Yeah, they're still standing there. They're both wearing blue uniforms with a on their shoulder they have the heraldry of the house, which is that of a torch, like a flamed torch. And how do you proceed?
I guess I had to approach them.
Yep, that's a good start. So you approach the guards. They don't seem to say anything to you. How do you initiate conversation if you want to?
My good sirs, I need to speak with Lady Alice. Is she in at the moment?
The one who's standing in front of just says, State your business.
Confidential.
He sort of hesitates for a moment. He's just like, "Can I have your name, sir?"
I am Mr. Baldergaze.
One moment. I'll just check if she is available at the moment. And then he touches a microbead on his in his ear. And after a moment, he says, "It seems the lady does not know of any Mr. Baldergate. Who are
I'm
you?"
here to see her on important business. I require to at least speak with her.
He give him a charm at a -20.
Oh, lovely. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, he just looks at you and he's just like, "I'm sorry, sir, without any form of official paperwork or even knowing your business, I cannot let you pass."
Alright, I'm going to go for intimidation this time.
I
Like,
think we should just.
being...
I think we should just tell them about like why we're here.
But the fact that we're in the Inquisition, you just be
Yes.
like, yeah, we're Inquisitors, by the way.
Like they know there's
wait.
like wait, I got a question. Like
Yeah.
so, like how informed are like the citizens of what happened?
Oh yeah, how well known is it?
Like
Hang on, what's the test for working out your subtlety? I think you have to roll for it to work out what your subtlety is. I think it's an inquiry test, if I remember correctly, to work out what your subtlety is. I'll just quickly get it up. One moment. Not aerobatics.
Like- there's got the bodies involved, so like,
The Abites were informed that the Inquisition would be coming down.
we got them involved since so like,
I don't. You'd have to. They've. Well, you know that only the Abites knew of your
okay,
presence.
so they
yeah.
didn't tell. So it's still pretty hush hush.
Yeah, you would have to give me. You didn't do it very subtly, but even then,
Yeah.
they probably just knew that something happened,
Okay.
but not what. I know there's a roll for it. I just can't remember what the fuck. I'm pretty sure you have to roll inquiry to work out what your subtlety is.
Oh, I don't care about my subtlety. I'm a freaking Abites.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go for intimidate. I'm gonna like stand up. I'm gonna be like, "Sir, I don't require your jurisdiction. I require to speak with Lady Ellis. Now stand aside or let me in."
Hey,
Wow, man.
as you do that, you had a massive penalty anyway, because that wouldn't really have worked anyway. But anyway, yeah. So the two, both the other guardsman comes over, and the out of this nearby guardhouse comes two more guardsmen with their weapons raised, and they say, "Sir, we're gonna have to ask you to leave unless you come back with the proper paperwork. If we see you back here without the paperwork, we will shoot you."
I'm guessing this is the point where we whip out the Inquisition badges.
Yeah, it would be helpful if you had those.
Well, we
Yeah,
don't,
we
we don't
don't.
have Inquisition badges.
No.
We don't.
You're not Inquisitors. You're only working for an Inquisitor, and this was meant to be to test your how
Oh, that
well
would
you
be
could.
helpful to know. I wouldn't have done that otherwise. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. You're only acolytes. You're not proper Inquisitors.
Alright, I suggest that we head towards like we head towards the local Arbites base and ask them for like,
we'll head over there for the paperwork.
Do you guys want to get?
I don't even know what paperwork is required.
Yeah. You just need some form of identification that can be used with enough effect that it would grant you access. So yeah, it would have to seem dire enough for the guards obviously to let you in.
Yeah.
So, just I guess not metagaming, but just for like law reasons, what is our actual jurisdiction right now as who we are? Because we can order like the quarantine of that building, but we don't have like any like flashy, here's my badge kind of stuff.
Yes, you don't. You haven't. You can request them if you want to. Ask the Inquisition, like ask for your. If you want to contact your handler, interrogator. What's his name? I have to remember his name. But your interrogator, he's basically your main handler for all this sort of stuff. If you want to contact him, interrogator rather than that's it. If you want to contact him and get sort of the official paperwork, you can, but that may take some time as you have to go to the Adeptus Telepathica and so on, or you can go to the Abites and try to get something from them. Basically what it is the Abites know of your presence, but no one else does. The reason you could order the quarantine is because the Abites were the ones holding the quarantine. If you're to deal with, say, the local police, because the Abites, the way to think of them, since you're part of the Abites, you'll obviously know this, think of them sort of as the FBI. So they're the police force for the entire Imperium, but each planet will have their own local PDF force to handle most matters. Generally, the Abites deals with more criminals who can get in between worlds normally, or things of utmost importance that they don't feel the PDF can handle themselves. Yeah. So yeah, you have the Abites.
Let's go talk to the Abites then.
Yeah.
Talk to my other Judge Dredd brothers.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, you can go to the Abites HQ. They obviously just let you on in because they know who you are. And while you're there, yeah, you can easily just request some form of paperwork. The clerk just wants to know what do you want on the paperwork, basically.
I want to flash it and get in places. And no, I'm not good. I'm talking about jail.
Hey, the clerk just looks at you again and says, well, where exactly do you need to get into?
We need to discuss matters with a common acquaintance of those whom we're investigating the deaths of.
May I know the name of this person?
Lady Ellis.
Okay.
She lives in the such and such district.
Yeah, you give the address since you accidentally sort of found it. She's like, yes, she's quite a prominent member of the higher ups. We may be able to do something. Do we want to say something along the lines of you have questions in regards to those who have recently been deceased?
Yeah.
If it's sufficient for the guards, it's sufficient for me.
Okay. It'll probably take us a few hours. We can contact you via Vox. I believe the Inquisitor set up the I know the name. Was it the Huntsman or something like that to be your personal
the Huntsman
base? Yes. Well, I can send word.
Yeah, the Huntsman. Yeah,
I can send word to them that you when the papers are ready, I will send somebody to run over and hand you the papers themselves.
Excellent.
In the meantime, can we go to the can we check out the mechanicus guy?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. So he sells his items on the harbour if you want to make your way to the harbour. It's not too far. It's pretty much down the road from where you are, only a few blocks away.
Alright. You're doing the talking this time, Kit, because apparently I don't like rolling dice.
Yeah. Seems one person must always be cursed.
Yep, one person.
And now I pass the curse to you because Murphy's Law.
Oh, hell yeah. I don't know. I feel kind of blessed on this at the moment.
Alright, cool. Yeah, so you walk down the harbour. It's it's a very nice harbour. There's a lot of upper class merchants as well as the nobles sort of walking around doing noble shit, looking down upon commoners as the commoners have to sweep the pavements and so on. The whole place seems to be made out of marbles. There's trees alongside. There's benches overlooking the harbour. It's you get there and it's basically coming up to midday now, and you see his little store off to the side that just says Kura's wonderful and wonderful oddities and devices, and you can just go up and talk to the guy there.
Alright. I guess we walk up to him and do we know it's him or?
Well, you see
I'll just ask him. I think does he know where I can find Mechanicus Maxus?
Well, you'd be speaking to him.
So we're here for working for their bodies, investigating a series of what we believe to be murders.
Oh dear.
And we believe, yes, and we believe we need to speak to you about some information you might be able to give us, regarding some jewelry that you recently crafted.
I don't craft jewelry, but I did go to the jeweler up in Emperor Street. I picked up some raw crystals from him. They noble seem to be rather fussed about them, so I decided I'd put some into my devices here. But
Tell me, are those black iridescent crystals, the midnight crystals as they call them?
Yes, but the thing is, when I started working with them, their iridescent sheen disappeared. Now they're just little black rocks, and he hands you a bunch of crystals. And it looks like the iridescent crystals, but they've lost their sheen, so they're now like a pitch black. They sort of look like obsidian shards now, but more crystalline.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Tell me, when did they lose their sheen?
Well, basically, they had them when they gave them to me. They were fine, and basically as soon as I took them back here, I took them out of the small pouch they gave me, and basically, when I opened them up, they had no more shine on them.
So
very frustrating. Unfortunately, they're not open. It seems there seems to be some form of quarantine, so I can't get in to ask for a refund. It's rather frustrating.
Okay.
And tell me, do you recognize these names? I'll hold up the names of the people who bought the crystals.
I know a couple of them. I know the hang on, which ones does he know? I know of Isabella and Maverick. Those two have brought many items from me before. They were the ones who put me on to the jewels, where to get them. They seemed very nice when they showed me theirs. So I thought I would put some, into my mechanical items. Overturn a profit from them. They seem to love them. Some of the merchants seem to enjoy them quite a lot. So I thought I'd add some myself. But as I said, they've lost their sheen for some reason. I mean, you can see a couple of people walking around with them now, and if you look around you can actually see them. And they have the iridescent sheen, it's very obvious, but that only his seem to have lost the sheen, and you can't figure out why.
Oh. That's very strange.
Tell me, have you ever seen these crystals in anything not set as such, like loose crystals such as yourself, just hanging or about in the shops with their sheen? Or is every crystal embedded in a piece of jewelry and art?
Oh, well, when I picked up these crystals, they were all loose crystals. I believe the jeweler had their own location where they smelted the rings and jewelry themselves and just put the crystal in, but they said it should be no problem for them to give me some of the crystals, but yes, they seem to have lost their sheen, these ones, for some reason. I don't know why.
Do you mind if we take these off your hands?
Sure, that should be no problem.
If they have no further use to you, of course.
Yeah, there's just a few I want to take back to show to I'll just keep one so I can show it to the jewelers and ask why it's lost its sheen. I cannot figure this out for the life of me.
Very well. However, we do advise a word of caution. These crystals are all purchased by the nobles that we are looking into, who may be now currently deceased. So a word of caution when you handle this crystal.
Oh, it's terrible. They were some of my best customers. I mean, very few people get along very well with me. That's the problem I've had
Tell
for my
me,
entire life.
how long since they recommended these crystals to you? How long was it before then and now?
It would have been probably a week at best.
Wow. Okay.
And if they were regular customers, did you see them with their jewelry, these black crystals, before that?
I believe they brought them a couple of days before the last time I saw them. I
Okay.
didn't ask too much. They just said
Of course.
but I know they both brought them a few days beforehand. They said they were recent acquisitions from a new
And
jewelry
tell
store.
me, the people walking around with these crystals, is this common? Is this something that's been standard for a while, or have these crystals only just come about?
They've only just came about probably a week and a half ago, from what I know, and they took off very fast.
Very well. Thank you very much for your information, my good sir. We shall
No
leave
problem.
you be for the moment.
Okay.
I may require more information at a later stage, but for now you've been very helpful. I appreciate your assistance.
No problem.
Any
Yeah,
other
and-
questions, Marius, before we depart?
I don't think so.
No, and basically he has like a bulletproof glass in front of him, and he just you know how the bankers, they have that little
Yeah.
door they could drop up, and he just drops in the crystals in there, pushes it out, and gives them to you.
Strange.
Oh, and sorry, Mr. Kerr, before we leave, what items did you sell our deceased customers?
I believe Isabella last brought a puzzle, and if I remember correctly, Maverick brought a jewelry box that could basically automatically shuffle through certain jewels that he currently wanted at that time. You basically catalog everything, and it would automatically find them if you said what you wanted to. Well,
Thank you. Helpful indeed.
no problem.
Well then, let's be off, Marius.
Alright.
Yep. How do you handle the crystals?
I put them in the
Really
bag.
in a
and-
bag?
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
keep them in the bag, to put them in another bag.
Okay. No problem.
I don't let myself have any kind of skin or contact directly with them.
Okay, no problem.
That's strange.
It
Could he
is.
lose their sheen?
This is most likely to do with the soul, the part of the souls of the nobleman that we lost. I'm very concerned with the
what-
frequency of these
What
crystals
knowledge skills do you guys have?
are. Literally, Abietes and Underworld.
I don't think that any of those would be useful.
Yeah, you basically got tech stuff, so
Yeah.
those are pretty useless.
I'll see if you give me just a basic intelligence test. And we'll see
Nope.
what you guys get.
Intelligence tests.
Yeah.
My intelligence is 25.
Okay.
The curse continues.
Yep. You guys can't figure out any reason why they would have lost their sheen.
Yeah.
Can I do an underworld, or I don't know, underworld test or an inquiry? Because I
Yep.
got underworld knowledge and inquiry both.
Yep.
Into whether or not these crystals are still being sold on the black market locally.
Yeah, that's a
So
good
if it's
idea.
Additional source.
Yeah. Since you have knowledge underworld, give me an inquiry with plus 20. They're not something that's illegal, but you may be able to find like say pawn shops or something like that.
Up off! My
yeah,
fellowship is 45, and is inquiry plus 20, or
yeah,
is it just straight?
inquiry plus 20, which I believe is a 65 for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
So even if it was plus 40, I still wouldn't make out. Oh my gosh, that is. Ugh.
Yeah, it seems somebody must always inherit the curses of the dice, it seems. But yeah, no, unfortunately you go around and you can't find anything about these particular crystals. You manage to find a couple of pawn shops that have crystals. You leave a couple of messages saying that you're looking for these particular types of crystals as the main store seems to be going down. You think you managed to find a few fencers who may be able to get in contact with you if they find anything, aka someone stole them and sold them to them. But at the moment you can't find
Nothing.
anything. Yeah.
Very well. We have some time to kill Narius until the courier brings us our paperwork for those guards. Shall we just ask witnesses who potentially knew the nobles or inquire locally?
Check their buildings. I mean buildings, the houses.
Checking the houses, yeah, fair question.
Like we don't have anything, but we might find something.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try and find out where these noble people used to live.
Probably we already have the addresses.
Yeah, you have their addresses from where they.
Let's go look at some houses.
Okay. So yeah, you can go up
Let's
to
start
the.
with Maverick.
You start Maverick. Okay, yeah, you go up. It's pretty much the same sort of a deal. They have a couple of guards outside their manor. His manor's nowhere near as big as the other manor you've visited, but it's still quite nice being a noble and all. And yeah, you can just go up to the guardsman. He's wearing green, a green uniform with the house sigil, which is just a sword set in like the middle of the sun, like sheathed in the sun. Yeah.
I feel like just getting that paperwork would make this a whole lot easier. But then again, they might not be specifying enough.
Yeah. Did you just wanna?
I'm gonna approach the guard and just inform him that we're here investigating the late
Everybody's
Maverick.
Yeah.
Who are looking to discuss with the nobles inside.
Yeah. Well, this time you're coming with a viable story, so that helps. Give me a charm plus 20.
Nice.
Charm is. Oh my god!
Yeah. Again, he just looks at you and he's like, well, the
Wow.
Bites have already been here.
You're like, and you also dressed like one. How do you fail that much?
He's like, the Bites have already been here. Well, what exactly is it you're wanting to discuss with the late Maverick's wife? Or
Oh, they have a wife. Okay.
well, yeah, he's a noble.
We have potential leads linking him to other deceased and late noble members. We're trying to get to the bottom of the situation here. There's just simply some further questions we have to ask.
I can ring it on through if you like. May I ask what your name is?
She won't know me by name, but I'm Mr. Baldergaze.
Okay, but Mr. Bites, I will go and just ring that on through to you. Ring it on through to her. And he goes off and comes back a little while later, and he's like, she should be fine to talk to you. I'll just open up the gate for you, and you can go on through.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Totally just letting us in for metagaming reasons.
basically, yeah. He opens.
So bad.
He opens up the gate, and one of the guardsmen follows you as you going through. He sort of like passes off that he's an escort type thing, but it's kind of obvious where the front gate is. And he takes you up, opens up, and brings down the lady of the house, Lady Holmes, and she seems rather distressed. Her husband only recently being buried, and she
Wait. They already buried the body?
yeah, they've released the bodies now.
Oh,
It's been a
damn.
couple of days since
Yeah, I guess.
since you guys took over, and you're trying to hold the nobles' bodies for an extensive period of time is not going to go down very well.
Ah.
Yeah, so,
Okay, so we've got Maverick, Isabella, and who was the third noble?
Henry.
Henry. Okay.
Yeah, so as Baron,
And
Maverick,
Maverick bought
Holmes...
a ring, so just remember, Maverick bought the ring.
Yeah, Maverick brought the ring.
The ring. Okay.
Yeah, and I'll give you, since you weren't here, basically, the ring was what was corrupted. All of these nobles were found with their eyes burned out of their head. That's how they figured out that something not
Linked
mundane...
them.
Yeah, not mundane was involved, and that's when the Bites got into it, and then Inquisition as well. There was no forced entry or signs of struggle. He was just found at his desk with the few mechanical items that were brought from the Mechanicus Maxis Cura. And when Rose did the psychonisance tests, she found that something was missing but couldn't figure out what from him, and that was the same for all three of them, as well as their eyes being burnt out. Something's missing from their souls.
And what information, obviously, on this kind of stuff would the Abites have already gotten or given us with the Inquisition? Obviously, camera footage if it was available and stuff like that.
Yeah, they took some photos of the crime scenes and so on. Basically, yeah, as I said, Maverick was literally just found at his desk. There was no signs of forced entry into any of the windows or the doors. No signs of struggle on his body. He just seems to have died at the desk, but his eyes were burnt out, and that alerted everybody, obviously, that something was up, but they couldn't figure out what exactly because, well, they had no psyker available to do any tests or anything like that, so yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They were basically all at a loss. Because that was pretty much the same for all of them. Like, William, just literally, just his eyes burnt out as he was walking up some stairs, and then he fell the rest of the way down. Isabella was the only one with a sign of actually struggling. Like, it looks like she tried to run away from her desk, which had some mechanical items on it. Sort of same thing with Baron Maverick. But Henry did not have any mechanical items, so it was only those two who went to the Mechanicus.
And no witnesses at all to the event.
No, both of them died in their rooms, and Henry, there was a witness. His eyes just sort of burnt out, and he just fell down the stairs. But yeah, there's no other witnesses for the other two. They were just found like that.
I actually got a question.
Yeah.
What were they who died first, second, third kind of thing?
It was in that order I gave. Maverick, Isabella, and Henry. They all died.
Maverick, yep.
Yeah, they all died
Same
within
night?
a couple of days of each other.
Okay. Jeez.
Yeah, and then basically you arrived there. Henry was freshly deceased, and that's when the last session all happened.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's been a few more of these deaths just from the mostly within the merchant classes and so on, but it's quite a large number at this stage. And they've now, since you've linked it to the crystals, they're trying to do callbacks of the crystals and so on. But
I was going to say, because I'll be going back to that bodies going, yeah, no, these crystals dangerous, agey.
Yeah, no, Kit actually was the only one who sent this in his report, saying that it was the crystals. The other two literally were just bitching at each other in their reports. I am not joking. If you go back and watch the last session, their reports, they were both bitching at each other.
Love it.
Kit
French don't even like themselves.
No, yeah. The tech priest was the only one who got straight to the point and was like, yeah, it's the fucking crystals. And they're trying to do a discreet recall, but they sort of don't want to cause a panic.
These crystals suck your souls, gee.
Yeah, as you can see, that probably wouldn't go down very well.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
I'm just trying to
grab
think of what questions we need to ask this late Mrs. Maverick.
Yeah,
well,
you're just...
we should ask, ever since the rain, have they been acting differently and stuff?
Alright,
Yeah.
you take the lead thing, because apparently my rolling is terrible tonight.
But I don't have, any investigation.
Yeah.
So.
It's still probably...
Yeah.
Statistically speaking, you're probably the best to decide.
Alright.
Yeah.
It is the roll of the face, even if the dice hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, as much as I hate it.
Oh, we're gonna build. Like,
Yeah, so,
So I thank you for obviously coming in.
yeah, she seems, as I
Start.
said, she seems rather distressed about losing her husband. Do you want to give me just a quick perception test, both of you?
Oh, actually, might see something this time.
This is more so what you don't see. Yeah, you don't see. She doesn't seem to have.
35 is my perception.
Yeah, she doesn't. You give her a quick once over. She doesn't seem to be wearing any of the corrupted crystals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to.
Okay,
So-
so I'll start by as well being like, so is the late Mrs. Maverick or is it Mrs. something else?
Mrs. Holmes
Mrs.
or
Holmes.
Lady Holmes, it would be.
Lady Holmes.
Yeah,
So I thank her and I'm saying,
yeah.
Lady Holmes, I appreciate you taking your time out of your schedule for us during this period of mourning. I want to assure you first, before we ask any questions and get to the order of business today, that we are here solely to bring the perpetrators responsible for your late husband's death to justice.
I appreciate that very much, Abites. I am at a loss since my husband passed away. I hope you have some leads onto what happened.
We are investigating a few linked cases of the same happening as to what occurred to your husband. There appears to be some crystals.
Are you sure you want to
the
actually?
black nature.
Are you sure you want to actually tell her that? Because knowledge of these psychic sort of things isn't very common. So
Right. Okay.
yeah.
Hold on. Just let me think then.
Yeah, no
be
problem.
subtle.
I know you're not very experienced with 40k lore, so yeah,
Yeah,
just so you
that's
know,
not my
Neither
problem.
was.
like literally, if commoners know about chaos, like even like the nobles and stuff, they get killed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Like, no,
generally
it's not-
anything to do with psychers, like they know that psychers exist, and that the black ships will come through every so often at a random time and take all the psychers off the planet and train them. But apart from that, they
That's
don't
it.
really know what a psyker does. They just know it's sort of witchcrafty sort of stuff. So they generally
Magic.
they just know it's magic, and they don't like it, obviously, because they're religious people. Everybody, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. I have to rethink my game plan now.
No problem.
Alright, friggin' YOLO.
You could just say
So-
that it's probably connected to some form. Yeah, like you could say it's connected to, like some form of heretical cult or something.
Yeah.
It's good
I'll-
enough, I guess.
Yeah, I don't believe that. Heretical.
I'll be like, so this may be connected to a heretical cult.
She gasps.
The gasp
A gasp! Not heresy.
that your late husband may have inadvertently been involved with. We don't suspect him at all of being part of this cult, but he may have been exposed as such to them.
Well,
Is there any chance
what
you
exactly
can-
do you mean by exposed?
They may have been local in their vicinity, potentially influencing some purchases and sale of merchant goods and items and things of the like. We're trying to get to the bottom of this as fast as swiftly as possible, and there's no cause for panic, I can assure you. However, there's definitely cause for us to dig deeper. Now, tell me, in the last week and a half, has your husband been, before he passed away, acting strangely? To make any purchases that might not have also been within his character? Anything that seemed odd that he would have acquired?
Not really. I mean, he did enjoy going to the mechanist on the harbour. I don't particularly much like the guy. There's just something off about him. But I can't. Apart from that, I mean, a few of the other nobles I know, like I know Lady Isabella. She also passed away, I believe. She was
Indeed.
also a big fan. They both enjoyed the patronage of that mechanicist, although I never really liked him. As I said, there's always just something off about him. I can't put my finger on
Describe
it.
off.
It's like he's missing something about himself. Like, there's just something terribly wrong about him. Yeah.
Missing something terribly off. Elaborate, please.
I don't know how to describe it. It's just like, yeah, as I said, something's missing from him.
Would you say that he's always looking for something, or that he's forgetful?
No,
Is
he's not forgetful at all or anything. He seems to be very punctual. It's not with his behaviour. It's more
His
like
personality lacks completion.
no. It's very odd. I don't know how to describe it. He doesn't seem to act weird or anything. It's just there's a vibe about him. Yes.
Yeah, alright. It's a strange aura.
Yeah, strange aura.
A gut feeling, nothing more.
Yes. Others have commented on it, but his work seems to be of the highest regard, and he doesn't. He seems to be rather well spoken, very punctual, and so on. So, yes, I just don't know.
Can you please show me the items that your late husband purchased from Mr. Kerr?
Oh, by the way, we already have the ring.
No, that's at the bodies. You're not carrying it around on you, are you?
Yeah, we don't. Actually, no. The bodies actually gave it to us.
That's right, but I think Rose has it, doesn't she?
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Rose has it though.
Oh, then we got kicked out with the. Yeah, Rose has it, so we don't have it.
Yay. Oh well, Rose is about to lose their soul. Anywho,
ask them if we could see like their work
desk.
office. Yeah, the desk.
Yeah, you could probably yeah, you can just ask that if you want to see his work desk that he died at, and she.
Can we see the room where he passed away?
Yes.
Can you also ask her like, what's the relationship between the four of them, like between Isabella, Maverick, and Henry? Like, do they like have?
She doesn't.
Do they have like?
She knows of. I'll just do it to be quick. I won't do it in her voice, but she knows Isabella Ma quite well. Her and Maverick both shared quite a lot of common interests and were basically in a political alliance. She knows of Henry, but doesn't know him personally, and they basically everybody knows of Alice. She's pretty much one of the really high ups. She's really close with the governor of the planet, so she has a lot of influence. So obviously, since she has influence, everybody wants to have contact with her, and try and get influence of their own.
Can we ask her like, does she know anyone that might have targeted like things specifically, Maverick?
Well, they are nobles.
Yeah.
So there is a lot. Everybody basically has knives in the dark to try to stab each other, but
bloody nobles.
yeah, like nobles.
King nobles. Tell me, are there any recent changes in in society as a whole? I guess recently, any laws passed, altercations to perhaps trade agreements or anything like that? Any large-scale changes?
Ask her about the the mine. Like, if you know anything about the mine.
Maybe even specifically around the fields of Maxium, perhaps.
Well, I know the Adeptus Sororitas have been trying to do cleanses of the orcs in the area. I did hear of a mine being opened up, and I know there's a jewelry stop that opened up on, I think it's Emperor Street, that it opened, but I haven't been there myself. I know my husband went there and he brought some jewelry. He got a very nice ring I saw, and he brought me this necklace. The necklace just seems to have diamonds in it. It's not the tainted crystals, as I said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just.
I was gonna
yeah.
say, gosh, you're gonna die.
no, because
You already did the
she said
perception-
earlier that she wasn't wearing one.
Yeah, you already did the
Yeah.
perception test, and she didn't have the special crystals. She just has she has a diamond necklace on. Diamonds seem rather normal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just diamonds casually. It's cool.
and eyeballs.
I think you like, like I know it's kind of weird, but like an Adeptus Mechanicus like test on like the well basically the necklace to see like who kind of made it kind of thing.
History check.
You can ask. You can ask.
Yeah, let's
her, I
ask her.
guess.
Let's ask. Wait, no, she actually
Like
no,
names.
she knows it came from thing. But
Yeah, she already knows where it came from. And you
Yeah.
basically have the maker's mark from all the other jewelry you've got, so you don't really need that too much.
yeah. So we know to make her smart.
Yeah, you already
Yeah.
know the maker's mark. I'm assuming you looked over all the other items last
Yeah, yeah.
session.
Yeah, just general
Yeah, we
inspection.
did.
Yeah, you would have probably taken note of that because I think you did do a check. I can't remember, but yeah, I'm assuming you did anyway.
And that's how we end up going to them.
Yeah.
So they have their own like.
Can we please see these items that your husband bought from Mr. Kerr?
Yeah, that should be no problem. I've boxed them all up, but I can get the box for you. And she got a calls for a servant to go bring the box of the items in it. And yeah, so while you're waiting, do you want to go up to the room?
We'll
Yeah.
inspect the room.
Okay, so yeah, you go up to the room. It's a noble's office, so obviously it's quite well furnished. It's got books along the edges and data slates and all these types of things. It has, all the basic readings that you would expect. It has, the basic religious text. It has philosophy, history, all of that nonsense. And then you can see the desk of which he died at. It's all been cleaned up. There's basically just a light on it and just like a couple of closed books on the side, but it seems that everything off it's been basically taken away apart from a few items she's probably been using, but yeah.
Can I like? Is she still around?
Yeah, she showed you out to the room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, can I like check for like hidden like hidden like, not doors?
Hidden
but, like,
doors.
Yeah, like hidden hot.
So you are like hidden compartments and doors.
Yeah,
and
hidden
so on.
compartments on the desk.
On the desk itself. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a. Do you have a bonus to your tech use?
Tech use, yes. I have
Yes.
+10.
Okay. So yeah. Give me a. It wouldn't be a tech use. It would be a perception, but add your bonus from the tech use onto it.
Ah. Alright.
So yeah, tech use using perception instead of intelligence, basically, because you're trying to find something, obviously.
Yes!
Okay, yeah, you pass it.
Finally.
You go around, and eventually you end up running your hands over it, and you find a loose section, and you push it in, and you hear a click, and at the bottom, sort of, how desks they have like the wooden frame around the bottom,
Yeah.
the bottom right of part of the desk basically clicks out, and you find a hidden drawer in there
Containing.
there's a data slate in there,
Oh,
and there also is a piece of parchment, but yeah, it seems to be written in some form of cipher. You can't figure out
damn
what.
it.
You'd have to you'd have to find the key for it to figure it out.
We'll take it anyway.
Yeah. Do you want to look at the data slate while you're there?
Of course, that's my next question.
Yeah. Give me a basic tech use. So tech use plus 30. Just to.
Kit.
Does that
Or you.
include my bonus?
Yeah. It's just your tech
Oh.
use. Plus 30.
Damn it!
Well, what's your tech use? Because what's your intelligence?
Oh.
Isn't it 40?
My intelligence is 40, my tech use is plus 10.
So 50 plus 30, so then it goes to 80.
80, you pass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Ragnar does not pass at all.
Thor technology, Thor.
Yeah.
I can't smooth talk this.
Yeah, you basically... It has some basic encryption, like being part of the Mechanicus, you'd be like, oh, this is easy. Like, probably a normal person would have a hard time, but, you know, it's easy for you given your background. And it just seems to be basically noble bickering, just forms of alliances, hidden messages that they're basically sending. Basically, a lot of dirt on different noble families and what people have been up to.
Yep. I'm gonna keep that.
Yeah.
Can we see any immediate links between the 3 or 4? Sorry.
Basically, you can find out that he's basically knows that Lady Alice has. He's not close with Lady Alice, but he's trying to, obviously, because she's close to the governor. So he's was trying to get information on a man who goes simply by the name the Master. He seems to be some form of criminal underlord who seems to be undermining Lady Alice's position by targeting her base of her monetary gain, which is connected to mining minerals across the north.
So Lady Alice is like
So
the
he
one
was
in charge of mining.
undermining her.
He literally, yeah, he was literally undermining her. Yeah. Yeah.
So he was targeting her source of revenue, effectively.
Basically, yeah. Her revenue came from mines that were sort of in the northern hemisphere, and he was basically trying to find out where he was getting his minerals from, and wink wink nudge nudge, he located it into the fields of Maxim. He believes that it's somewhere in between the towns of in between the towns of Einem and Banz, but where exactly he couldn't figure it out, the pinpoint location.
So the Master has a mine between Banz and Einem.
Yes. And and basically he was trying to find out where exactly it was so he could feed this information onto her so he could potentially get a meeting with the governor and, you know, increase his own power.
Yeah, but he had information by power.
Yeah, basically.
This is getting interesting.
Yeah. And as for the other ones, he was in a pretty close alliance with Isabella. As a matter of fact, it seems he was cheating on his wife with her.
Also.
Yeah. And
Okay.
yeah, and he's in rivalry with Sir Henry, the other one of the nobles you know of. Sir Henry also seems to be vying for the same goal, but he works for a different sort of faction amongst the nobles, so they hate each other, obviously.
Wait. So Henry was also investigating.
Yeah, he was sort of trying to investigate the same sort of thing. You know, he has something to do with it. They're both trying to vie for the same person's ear. You don't know exactly if he was looking for the exact same information, but it's not unlikely.
Right. So we'll take the Data Slater course.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then inspect these toys that Mr. Kerr, the box that she's brought out of all these
more
Nexus
toys.
Kerrs.
Yeah. So as you go through, you see a few of the sort of puzzle things. They all seem to be made out of like fine gold filigree, and you sort of slide it around. You basically notice that these are incredibly high quality devices. If they're not, most of them don't seem to be very practical, but they do look very beautiful. There's a globe of the planet, which it's basically, it shows all the movements of the celestial bodies in the area and so on.
Oh yeah.
It's all nice. It's all very well done. If you give me just a scrutiny using your perception, if you guys want to try and
Oh, I think I passed.
yeah, I think you passed.
Oh my gosh.
Finally, I actually passed the dice roll.
Yeah, so you both pass. I think. Yeah, you. As you look along, you there's nothing like that really stands out. They just seem to be amazing craftsmanship. You notice he does seem to like incorporate like quite a lot of precious materials. You can see like lots of crystals, fine metals like gold, platinum, silver. Apart from that, you can't really find anything. But as you're moving around one particular one, eventually the puzzle clicks, and a little note pops out.
Which says,
It says, "It's a key."
Oh, it's the key.
"Yes, the cipher."
Alright. So I guess we try to combine those two, see what we get.
Yeah. So yeah, you can both of you. You have logic, eh? Do one of you have
Me.
logic? I think.
No, I don't.
I think Marius has called logic. I think you get it.
Oh, I have one. I have logic.
Yeah. Give me a logic test.
I do.
Yeah. You can give me a logic test plus 20. I guess. No, never mind. You fail. Well, you know the keys for the thing. You sort of sit there, but you don't feel.
I passed.
Okay, you passed. You just Marius just sits there going like he's like sitting there trying to compare the two things, and he sort of like just draws a mental blank. You come along and you're like, get out of the way, and you decipher it.
I look it up and I'm like, that's because you've got it like one block to the left than you should.
No. He had it up. So he had the key upside down.
Yeah.
So he's sitting there trying to work it out, and he's like, "This isn't making any sense." But yeah, you flip it around instantly. You like solve it in like literally like 30 seconds, and you're like, "Oh, you idiot!" And yeah, the note seems to be it is from the mechanicus, and he seems to be the main person investigating this where these actual crystals come from for the nobles. He seems to have a vested interest in finding it. You don't know why. The letter doesn't say, but he seems to be the one who gave the information that he knows it's between these two towns, and that he'll contact him when he has further information.
So basically, the Mechanicus was his like source.
Yeah, he was his informant.
He hasn't been entirely honest with us. And that just won't do.
Oh, strange. Oh my god. Huh.
Yep.
Totally. So, all right. So we'll take everything and that I would choose.
We'll bag everything up.
Yep.
And we'll thank the lady.
Yeah, thank her for her time and say this has been extremely helpful. This information will lead us to the culprits, and justice, I can assure you, madam, will be swift. And those responsible, the culprits, these heretics, will suffer daily for their crimes.
Yep. She thanks you for your
heretics.
yeah. She thanks you for your due diligence, tongue.
Due diligence.
Yeah, that word. And hopes you bring the heretics to justice, and hopes you have the best for the rest of your day. As you leave, it's probably around 6 p.m. at the moment. Equivalent that you don't know this, but Monsal has the planet you're on has a 20 hour day cycle.
Right. Yeah.
So it's on planet time it is 4 o'clock, but 4 o'clock's equivalent to around 6 o'clock, because they just have a 10-hour clock basically. So
Yeah.
Huh.
yeah.
It's more like 5 o'clock than you mean.
No, it will be like 6 o'clock.
It'll be like 6 o'clock, yeah. It's
okay.
it's spring, so yeah.
I can't turn to Marius. I'm like, Marius, I believe we need to talk to this Sir Henry. He's in competition
Henry's
with
dead.
Maverick and Isabel.
Henry's
one of
the
deceased. His family. His family, his spouse, his partners in crime, whoever.
No, like, we should head back to Huntsman, because I'm pretty sure Alice is the one that's going to be break this case open. Like, yeah,
Right,
we should get that. Yeah,
we need the
paperwork. It should be done by now, hopefully.
What was the delay there? Yes, indeed, quite.
Yes. If you want to go to the Huntsman, that would be probably a good idea.
It's getting pretty late.
It is.
Just head.
Go to the Huntsman.
Alright, so I'll move over to this one. It does.
Actually, never been to the Huntsman.
No, you have. Well, you've been. Your characters have been there. You just haven't gone there in session.
Yeah.
It's the place you're staying. So yeah, you walk in the front door.
Yeah, we actually we don't. We
What?
actually went there. We actually did everything in a single afternoon.
Yeah, you did everything in a single day.
So we actually never went to the Huntsman. That was supposed to be our base.
Oh, it's not. Sorry, it's the Wild Warrior, not the Huntsman. Silly me.
Really? I got it the Huntsman on the mine.
Oh, maybe I changed the name randomly, and I didn't change it on Roll20. I do that all the time. I forget to change shit.
They're the DM. Alright, let's see what this place looks like.
I'll give you a reveal it. Hang on. Hide this area. I don't think it really matters actually. It's fucking reveal. Reveal areas. So this is the main dining. Well, the main entertainment area, I guess. There are 4 tables, people just sitting around having their dinner and so on, doing stuff. Nothing too interesting. And yeah, the
kids apparently pacing.
Yeah, the innkeep basically comes up to you and goes, some documents came for you. I just put them in your rooms if you guys want to go and check.
Thank you, my good sir.
Anything to be of aid. So, and it sends you to your rooms. So your room's down
But I don't want to go to bed, Dad.
These are your 2 rooms down here.
Gonna have a nap.
Okay. Yeah, so as you're... Hang on, I'm going to hide areas now, so you guys can't see this. Okay, so yeah, as you're...
We're about to get attacked by heretics.
Oh, how did you know? So yeah, on each of your desks you have basically the items you're asking for, just some papers. One for an Adeptus Mechanicus liaison, and then the other one's for just an Abites detective.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
Yes.
You look at them, it asks you everything you said. And as you're in the rooms, you can hear a commotion at the front of the building.
Oh boy.
Roll my shock wall immediately.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Metagaming, but I'm doing it.
Yeah. Good idea. What about you, Mr. Tech Priest?
Wait, what?
What do you do?
Like, so I hear the commotion.
Yes, you hear commotion.
Like, is there a way for us to communicate, or?
Do you
Mic-
do you each have microbeads?
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay. Well, you need to get yourself a microbead.
Yeah, like I never had a
We
chance to
we
get
can
one.
we can do it after session. We can
Yeah, because we really need more stuff.
yeah. I was meant to do it before session, but
Yeah, I was
the
like wondering
the
about
pre-rep
Yeah,
took
it's all
so
good.
long that
Oh.
we didn't get around to doing the influence rolls for it. But yeah, you hear a commotion at the front. How do you proceed?
Knowing that my compatriot doesn't have microbeads, I just smash on the wall and just shout, "To arms!"
Yeah.
and then open the door.
Okay, one moment. I'll get you guys to do it now, but roll initiative. So it's just 1d10, add your agility bonus.
Nice. 5.
That's not bad. It's not that one. Now, let me find the crazy guys. There we go. You. Oh no, you're not.
12.
Oh, very nice. It is not letting me drag them over. One moment. Let me drag over the minions.
Oh boy, there's minions.
Not that one.
I gotta say, it's kind of sad doing it the first time we get here.
And I was just about to have a nap. Freaking impatient assholes.
Yeah, I know.
I was about to read some incriminating messages.
You're about to read that juicy gossip.
Ah, jeez.
Yeah.
Now, just so I know, when I smack someone in the face with my shock maul, what skill do I roll?
Melee skill. Weapon
Which
skill.
is?
Weapon skill. Sorry.
And what bonuses do I get, if any?
Plus 10 for a single attack, plus 10 for an aimed attack.
And that's all just like one smack in a single turn.
Yeah, you can unlock different types of attacks, but you need talents to do that. There's basically two others: swift attack and
Yeah, look at your talents.
Yeah, the talents:
Ooh.
swift attack and lightning attack. I think is the other two melee talents.
Okay, and what does my weapon training do?
Weapon
No,
training
it tells
is
you
just
what kind of weapons you can use.
Yeah, that's just what weapons you can use.
Oh, okay.
So your one should be, say, flamer, since you have a flamer.
Yeah, I have weapon training shock, weapon training fire.
Oh, there we go. So you can use anything that use shock and that can use fire.
Okie doke. And how's my disarm work?
That's your special ability. That's one of your traits, attack abilities.
Oh, I'm gonna look that up now. 100.
Yeah, look that up now. There's a couple of other things, like you can do full out attack, which I think gives you a plus 30 to your attack, but you can't do reactions. And then there's also charges, which give you a plus 20 when you do a charge, but you have to move at least 4 meters.
Okay.
Both of you, can you roll me an alertness test?
What's the roll?
6.
One.
This is just a D100.
I failed.
Okay, that's well, I'm just adding you all to the turn order.
Oh.
Where the hell is the turns? Why is it not coming up? Normally these things just pop up off on me. That's it. Turn order.
Oh.
My belt is coming undone. This is
So
not cool.
you got a 12.
Wait, I rolled 6.
No, I'm talking about
Oh, initiative, right.
initiative. Yeah.
I got 5. 2 plus 3.
It's not very good. 5. Why is Manius on there twice? Let's delete the other one. Okay. Enter. Delete. Oh, shit, I need to get my other dice roller. One moment. I forgot to get this up. But, yeah, so Ragnar here's walking down the corridor. Marius doesn't know his shit. And as you guys
I'm going to open the door right now. Like, I'm literally in the motion of getting ready to open the door. Like, one hand's got my shock maul, the other hand's on the door handle.
Okay, yeah, so you just swing open the door, and since I already had you roll initiative, rather useful. Yeah, you open the door, and look at this. There's a filthy heretic.
Do I move out or, like, just...
You just open it at the moment, and you see him. Yeah, you can move out, and then we'll start the turn order.
What is he exactly?
He's just he just looks like a normal person. He's dressed in a purple. He has a purple shirt on, basic brown pants, and he's carrying a sword in his hand.
So I'm just going to shout at him immediately. Stand down or die!
He seems a little shocked by you being there. He clearly didn't expect you to just throw open the door randomly. Here's my D10. Roll. He got 10. No, hang on. Wrong one. What's this one? So he's rolled 10. Enter. And sorry, I just got to roll both their initiatives. Roll. She got a 9. Excellent. Okay. Yep. So we go into turn order now, and it's
I'm the last.
Yeah.
Standing right in front of him.
Yeah, Marius. Marius doesn't know this shit, so you lose your turn because this is a surprise turn. Yeah, now it's the heretic in front of Ragnar, and he will be obviously going to just attack you because, duh.
Bring it on.
He's sort of surprised by why you're there. He sort of obviously expected to get the drop on you, and he sort of just quickly tries to raise his sword and just sort of swings it, but he sort of does it way too fast, ends up hitting the wall, and doesn't hit you.
Curious question, how does my parry skill work?
It's a reaction. So in reaction to being attacked, you may try to perform a parry. You use your weapon skill, and if you succeed, you block an attack. For each degree of success, I believe you block an additional attack if they're doing multiple attacks. But they are not. And next turn on the initiative order. You are not letting me select that guy. Select. The door to Marius's room gets opened up, and this guy walks in. He has a gun in one hand and a blade in the other hand, and he takes a shot at you. And Windows, this is not time to activate.
No, Windows, I don't want to block my firewall.
Roll. And he hits you. You can't react, obviously, because this is surprise turn.
Yep.
I'll roll damage here. Roll. Oh. Slash roll. 1d10 plus 3. 8 damage to your torso.
I have 9 defense on that.
Well, I guess you take no damage then. Yeah, he just pulls out his gun, shoots you, pings helplessly off your armor, and then it goes to next person's turn. Sorry, I'm on the wrong screen.
I'm gonna smack heretic.
Yep, smack that heretic. Give me a D100, G.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
So
I have weapon skill 30.
Yeah, okay, no, you don't hit at all. Yeah, so you just pull up your shock more. You're just like way too vigorous. You swing it and he just sort of brushes to the side haphazardly. Not really trying. And next goes to Marius's turn.
Alright.
Now, you never
Would you say I
said...
already...
What?
Like, would you say that I already drew my weapon since Ragnar already warned me?
Well, you know you had to draw your weapon, but you never specified that you did draw your weapon, so I'm going to assume you haven't.
Yeah, I guess.
Yep.
I guess I'll just
so it's a
I'll
half.
draw my hand cannon.
Yeah. So that's a half action, and then do you shoot for your other half action? Just single
Yeah,
shot.
sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
single
So
shot.
give me your D100 ballistic skill plus 10 because single shot.
26.
And what's your
That's-
target?
The target is 30.
Is that your ballistic skill plus 10? Because it's a
Yep.
single shot.
Oh wait, my target is 40 then.
Okay, yeah, so you've got 4 degrees of success, I believe. Yep, 4 degrees. Yeah, roll your damage.
Oh boy. This guy's gonna die. Plus 4?
He did.
Oh yeah. 1d10 plus 4.
Oh, Righteous Fury. Okay, yeah, you
Oh,
just
he's
turn
dead.
around, shoot
man, I
him
love my
square in the
friend,
chest, and his whole fucking you just punch a hole straight through his heart. And yeah,
I'm really good with this hand cannon.
there's no more heart. There's just a hole through his chest. Yeah, and he just drops over dead. Oh, no, I delete. No, what? Wait, why is he not deleted? I said delete. There we go. I deleted from the turn order, but not the actual roll. Oh well, yeah. So you just fucked him up righteously. Next is this guy. He's going to be performing. I think it is a lightning attack, a swift attack. I think. Let me just check which one it is. Here. I believe it is a turn one. Is this the right one? Oh, where is he? Sorry, one moment. I believe it is a swift attack he's performing. Not this one page. Swift attack, yes he is. Come on.
And I can roll to parry that then.
Yes, you can. I'll just roll his attack first. I just need to check if he does not get a bonus for this, I believe. Oh my god, I have to go to a separate page. This is one thing very annoying. Ah, here we go, swift attack. Actions melee. Okay, so it's no pluses to this. It's just as straight as weapon skill. This one. Roll a d100. No, he fucks that up righteously. Yeah, he just like sort of swings and it has a flurry of random attacks that sort of hit the walls, hit everything except you. Basically, he just goes into a little frenzy.
Just bounces off my shoulder pads. I'm covered in just big ass armor.
Yeah, basically. And yeah, now it's your turn.
I'm gonna smack him.
Yep, smack his ass.
I'm not gonna smack him.
Yeah, you just hit the wall again, discharging electricity along it. To any onlookers, this would be hilarious. Fortunately, there is no one onlooking. And it goes back to Maris's turn.
I have to take a full round action then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do I say?
Yeah, hang on one moment, I'll just reveal. You reveal a whole load of fucking nothing.
Damn. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
You can see, you can see the guy that Ragnar's fighting though. Yep. So, yep. It goes back to his turn. He'll be trying the same thing. Roll. He rolls a nat 1. How many times?
Ooh.
You can attempt to parry that if you so desire. I would highly recommend it. I think he's hitting you.
Rolling.
He hits you.
Weapon skills 30.
Yeah, your weapon skills 30. What did you roll? Sorry, I'm just checking how many.
19.
Times. 19. How many degrees of success? That's 2. So you block 2 attacks. Ah, yeah, every 2 degrees of success. Okay, cool. So he's hit you 3 times. You've got 2 degrees, so you managed to block 2. However, he still gets to hit you.
He touches my armor. Good luck getting through.
1d10 plus. Just check the damage on his weapon. I absolutely hate PDF files on Windows 8. I need to get a different PDF reader. Weapons. Okay, so he is hitting you with a sword. Go to melee weapons. Here we go. Low sword. Ah, it's just 1d10 plus the strength rating. Okay. I don't know why it deleted that. Roll 1d10 plus 3. He can switch that out. Oh no, so yeah, 8, so he doesn't do shit. Does he have any pen on his... actually, he has 1 pen, so that does nothing. It's still 8.
9 armor.
Yeah.
He hits my armor score.
Well, he managed to hit you at least. Well, he rolled that 1, so yes. He did hit you. It's your turn now.
Smack him.
Yeah.
Yes! If that's an aimed hit, I hit.
Yeah. How many degrees of success? That would be... Your target would have been 50, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so 3. 50, 40, 30.
Yeah, 3 degrees of success. Location is the 93. That is the one of the legs. I know that. Yeah, roll damage.
It's D10 plus 3, and it's shocking. There we go. 6.
D10 plus 3. So it's a D10 plus 3 plus your strength modifier. We should add that. What's your strength bonus? It's 2, isn't it? So it'll be plus 5. So you would have done...
strength is 2, yeah.
8 damage. Yeah,
8
so you would do
damage.
8 damage. Yeah, any pen on that?
Nope.
No, just raw damage. Okay. Cool. And he has to do a toughness test, doesn't he? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So he takes 4 damage. Okay. And what's the rules? Because I know you have shocking on that weapon. He has to give you a toughness test. Is it right?
Correctamundo.
Okay, hang on, I'll just get onto that. Shock must be the next page. Here it is, Shock X. Oh, that's smoke. Oh, that's shocking. Okay, so yeah, he just rolls a D. That's rather simple. We'll just roll a D100. Roll 15. Oh yeah, he passes.
Damn.
Yep. Next it's Maris's turn. Do you want to step out and shoot the guy?
Yeah, I'll step out and shoot.
Okay, cool. Step out and give me your shot. Single shot, so plus 10. I'm guessing. I think you can only do single shots, so...
Yeah, I can only do single shots with hand cannon.
I believe your gun's jammed, hasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
This always happens.
Do you want to fate it?
Yeah, I think I'll fade it.
Yeah. I was just doing like 10 turns fucking unjamming it.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah. So you just re-roll if you're fating it.
Come on. Yeah.
Well,
That's
your gun
good enough.
doesn't jam, so that's one thing.
Yeah,
You
it doesn't
still miss.
down. I'm good enough.
Yeah, you just fire off, shoots into the ceiling. Next, it's back to him. He's going to attempt to do another flurry again. Roll. He fucks that up. He just sort of swings again wildly, confident in himself because he's like, oh yeah, last time I fucking hit him heaps of times, but he managed to parry, so I'm gonna try again. And no, that's not what happens at all. He's fucking starts hitting walls again and shit. Way too keen. And it goes back to Ragnar.
Smack him!
Yeah, smack
No,
him.
that's the wrong dice. D10. Nope. I have passed like 10% of my rolls time.
Yeah.
My goals have been 65 or 60 on average.
Yeah. Curses. Marius.
So what can we do reactions?
Whenever something fulfills the qualities of doing a reaction.
Okay.
Like, as dodge, it's like, you're getting attacked. Same thing with parry, you can perform a reaction. If you have I think some special things also give you different types of reactions. So.
Yeah, because my Kender lets me do reaction shots.
Oh yeah, so you can just read up on that, but it's your turn at the moment. So if you wanna.
Yep. Since it's my turn, I'll do an aimed shot at him. Aimed single shot. Come on, aimed single shot. That's plus 20. Yeah, baby.
Okay, how many degrees? So you're shooting him in the 82. That's the what's the 82? Right leg, is it, or left leg? I believe. I know you're shooting him in the leg, but roll damage.
All right, roll damage. Come on, oh man. Yeah, 11.
11. Okay. He's already taken 4 damage. Any penetration?
Yes. It's pen 2.
Pen 2. Okay, so he takes dead damage. He's now done.
Damn it. Oh man. Dirty carry.
Yep. What do you guys say anything to each other, or?
Filthy heretics!
Ah.
Yeah. You can still
Social buddy.
give me an awareness if you want to.
Okay.
That's just a D100, eh?
Yeah, just D100. That's a hit.
I got an 8.
That's definitely yeah, you're
13.
yeah, okay, both of you are aware that you can hear movement in the still in the main dining room. You hear like tables being moved and shit. You know there's more. So I'll ping on the map, but this it's not letting me ping. There. That and that. These 2 doors here both go to the dining room. They're both the same area. So if you want to do a roll, or if you want to be tactical, there's 4 tables. You've seen the layout, so.
Like I said, we both get a door, then we go in at the same time.
Yep. So pick your doors. I believe you guys can move yourselves. So.
Like, can I do a reload while I'm moving?
Yeah, you can reload before you go in.
Yeah. Whew.
I'll just move you
I want
there.
to spend a whole turn.
Yeah.
Got 5 shots.
Breaking an entry.
Okay. I'll get you guys to re-roll initiative, and I'll add these guys to the initiative order.
That was D10, wasn't it?
Yes, the D10.
Are you serious? 5 again.
13!
Oh, nice.
Ah, man.
I hate how you do this. Hang on, I have to scroll out one more. Don't you?
Oh, man.
No.
I'm really happy.
Sorry, I have to fuck around because one of the guys is too far to the north. And it moves my add turn abilities. Alright. So I'll... Next guy, roll D10.
So it says that it says I can attack with this reaction with this weapon as his reaction. What does that mean? So I can just react anytime.
I guess so, yeah. So as a reaction, you can take a reaction shot.
Oh, wow. Reaction shot with an unlimited, well, late last pistol. It's gonna be hilarious.
So you got 5 and you got 13, so you got one higher. Okay, cool. You kick open the doors, and it reveals the whole room. Each one of them seems to be standing behind a table, and I'll just descending. And as you go in, Marius sees a familiar face at the end table.
It's that guy.
Oh, it's a lady, but yes, it's that bitch.
Oh, it's
The
that
bitch
lady.
it's that bitch who just didn't die.
Oh.
Yep, and she just goes, you guys have been doing a lot of inquiring about us, and we cannot have that. So I guess we have to try and kill you now. And since it's her turn
Good
first...
luck.
What? Holy crap!
What?
That's a high as hell.
Initiative? Yeah.
Yeah.
She also rolled a 10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I'll just hide your rooms. Yep, and she aims a shot at, well, the one she can see way more clearly, who's Ragnar, and she's going to shoot at you with her las pistol. Roll. Oh, that's a 10. That is. Do you want to give? You don't have dodge, do you? Ragnar?
I think I do actually.
Just test.
Dodge. No, I don't.
Okay.
By shooting her?
You're kind of around the corner. You could try if you want to. I'll give. Yeah, you can have it because it's your macadendrite. You can, Ragnar. You can still try to. It's your agility minus 20, I believe. Okay, yeah, you hit her. First, she hit Ragnar. So I'll just roll her damage here, and then you can roll your damage. Roll 1d10. Hang on, what's the last pistol?
Oh man. Can I have 2% mechanic? Still be fun.
Roll this one forward. This way. This way. Pistol.
Only 5 energy damage.
Plus 2. She only deals 8 damage, and that was to your head.
Mine. 8. Okay.
8. 2 AP. 2 AP.
I take 1 damage.
Congrats. And how much damage to you? 5.
Yeah, 5 energy damage.
5 energy damage. How many degrees of success did you get?
Well, that's a 1, so...
It's your maximum amount of degrees of success, yes.
Yep.
So difference basically...
My weapon skill is 30, so...
So it would have been 4 degrees of success. So, what was the actual roll on the damage itself?
I rolled a 3.
And you had 4 degrees. So you can replace it. So you can make it 6 damage if you want. And it's to the head.
Yeah, sure, 6 damage to the head.
Yeah. Six damage to the head. Let's check your head armor and toughness. AP? No.
0. It's a las pistol.
Alright, yeah.
That uses up a feint, right?
Not to a reflex. Not a reaction. Reactions don't use up fate.
No, I mean to use stuff. To change to use a thing instead. To use degrees of success.
No, I'm pretty sure you can just always do it. No, what he was doing is he was using a fate point to add additional damage equal to degrees of success.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he has he was an assassin, so he gets that ability. Because each role has the unique use for fate.
Yeah.
So she has taken. So 5 it would be 6 damage to the head. That would be 3. So it changes. Okay, yep. So that's her turn over. It goes to Marius's turn.
Wait, there's 2 of them?
There's 3 of them.
Oh, wow, okay.
You can only see, you can see him, you can see the top guy by the main entrance clearly. She's more obscured from you, and the other guy you can't see at all because you need to
I
move.
can't shoot that. That's too far away.
Yeah.
Crap. Can I? Alright, I'll do a half move. I move.
Yeah.
Does this count as behind the table?
Yeah, that'll be behind the table.
Okay. And what do I see?
You can see all three of them. You see what you see.
No, there's like I can only see two of them.
There's three. There's what? She's. I'll ping them all.
There's one there, one there.
Yeah. One there,
Yeah.
and one
I
here.
can't see the one by the door.
Oh, why can't you see him? I'll move him there. Can you see him now?
Yeah, I can see him now.
Okay, weird.
Okay, that was okay. Wow.
If I move him
I
back,
didn't know
can
who
you,
was.
can
I
you
didn't
see
know he
him?
was there.
Ah,
I didn't know there was someone there. Okay.
okay.
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, yep. I'll do an aim shot at him.
Oh yeah, so single shot plus 10, aim plus 10. So plus 20 to your ballistics.
Yep.
Oh, that's degrees of
Need
success.
some success.
He will try to dodge. Oh, hang on. He just succeeds his dodge.
Damn.
He literally got his target number, so useful for him.
Yep.
Yep. So
Alright.
now it goes on to Cultist at the bottom's turn. He can't see anybody, so he's going to start moving around over here with his sword out. Next, it's the other cultist. He's going to return fire at you, as you probably expected. He gets 2 degrees of success. Unfortunately, you've already tried to you already took a reaction shot, so you cannot try to dodge.
I don't have dodge.
Don't you?
I don't have dodge. Nope.
Oh wow.
It didn't come with dodge.
This is a headshot, by the way, so it's 9 damage to the head.
It's AP.
AP, no AP. Straight.
No damage.
Really?
Yep.
Fuck. You have a lot of
My
armor.
armor monger lets me use my intelligence to add something on certain parts of my armor.
That's slightly good. And now it's Ragnar's turn.
There's no one I can charge, eh?
Nah, you can't see them, and the only guy you can see has a table in front of him.
That's that guy there.
Yeah, the guy by the door. The other guy is walking around the wall, so you can't see him, and she's all the way in the corner. So
So I'm gonna move here.
Do a
Then.
roll. Do a roll to the thing. Do a roll into the
A
behind
combat roll there.
the combat roll.
okay, cool. Give me an aerobatics check if you want to do a combat roll.
Um,
Just walk it.
Well, are they gonna? I was just gonna say they're not gonna shoot me for moving there, are they?
No,
No. If I can, if I'm just gonna walk in, I'm gonna walk up here and smack the closest guy I can see.
Yeah, okay, yep. Roll your 1d100. Single attack, so plus 10.
Single attack. Ah, 40's my goal.
No. So you
Increase
see him,
my
you,
weapon skill.
you swing, and he just sort of knocks it to the side. Next, she goes again. She will be shooting at you again, taking aimed shots. 47. That is 2 degrees of success. Yep, that's a hit. You could try to dodge if you want to, but I don't know if you want to.
I can't parry that, can I?
No, you cannot parry a shot.
I'll try dodging, I guess. Nope.
Is it? Yeah, it's only 5, yeah. Your target's 5, so... Plus 2... Oh, okay, that's...
Yeah, it's a critical.
Yeah.
What was she using? Oh,
Yeah,
it's
energy table. Yep, that's a critical. So, unfortunately for you, it's a critical hit. And she isn't a normal mook. She is now been upgraded to an elite because she didn't
Good.
die last time. So I had to. I just had to, you know.
Yeah.
Where is the combat? Combat injuries. No, it's before the injury page. Yes, there it is.
Criticals. Oh, wow.
Oh, not here. Where is the damage? Ah, here we go. Energy. What did I roll? I rolled hitting you in the right leg. So let's see. What do I do? Because this is a fun table. Energy leg.
Wow.
I roll a 1d5 and determine what injury it is. Slash roll. 1d5. Not that. Slash roll. 3. Okay, so it is a
I don't want to look.
a blow to the leg sends currents of agony coursing through the target. The target suffers 1 level of fatigue and is knocked prone. Reduces its movement by half, rounding up for 1d10 rounds.
And how much damage do I take? It's 12. How much armor pin?
2 to the leg.
So I take 12, 7. So I take 5.
You move at half speed for 10 rounds.
Wow. And I take 5 damage, so I'm down to. I'm at half health effectively.
Wow. That's so cruel. You're on 2 10s.
That's just.
Yeah. Once again, your dice are blessed. Yeah. You're also prone, so it's easier to hit you on melee. Just so you know. Okay, Marius's turn.
Oh, wow, this is bad. Alright, I'm gonna aim shot at the guy once again.
Yep, do that.
Nope. Missed.
Alright, now it's the guy next to Anthony. Of course, he misses because he's incompetent.
Lying on the ground with half my leg and like one
He's
leg
like,
just limped.
he's like, yes, you fall over, and he goes to stab you, and he stands right next to you, and he's like, shit. Okay,
Ow.
next dude, he will be shooting back at you. He fucking misses again. Next is Ragnar's turn. I think you have to stand up if you want to not be prone. I'm pretty sure that's a half action.
And then I get to make just a simple attack.
Yeah, you won't be able to do an aimed attack, unfortunately. It's not. And it's her turn again. Guess what she's doing?
Yeah, she's shooting me.
And apparently she's not. She missed.
Woo!
Yeah. Marius's turn.
Alright. Third time's charm. Rolled. In shot.
Yep.
Nope.
No, apparently not. It's the cultist in front of Anthony again. Oh, he actually hits. Okay, do you want to parry? Obviously.
Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah, roll your parry.
Wait, can you even parry while you're down?
He's standing up again.
I just stood up.
Oh.
No, you don't parry? Okay, so rolling damage. Roll.
Oh man. Don't die on me. Don't die on me, Ragnar. I need you.
That's the goal.
Or plus 3, it's only 7 damage and 1
Armor
AP.
pin?
1.
Nah, nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. Okay, well, his arm haphazardly bounces off your arm. And next, it is the other cultist's turn. He's going to be shooting again. Oh, ooh, okay, yeah. He hits you, Marius. You also be getting cover bonus. Let's just see what happens. Roll 1d10. Oh no, not question mark. Hang on, I'll just fucking do it the easy way. Uh, 8 damage. It's probably going to do nothing. It's to your Head. Oh
Armor
no,
pen?
not your head. Your right arm. Not you. Maris's.
Right.
It's also shooting through the wall, so it's going to have you have +4 armor from terrain. So,
+4 from terrain.
Yeah, I'm guessing it does nothing.
It doesn't do anything. I have a +7. I mean, I have a 7 armor.
Okay, so it does shit. Ragnar's turn again.
Go, Ragnar.
Go do that aim shot. You can do it!
Come on, man. Come on.
Yes!
Yeah, you get 2 degrees of success, roll damage. And it's
So
to
that's
the
1d10.
leg.
I have. It's 1d10 plus 3 plus strength, or just 1d10
Yes,
plus 3?
+3 plus strength, so +5 I think for you.
8 damage. Shocking.
Yep. Damage 3 survive. No AP, so that is. He takes 8 points of damage.
Nice. That's very nice.
Yep, and shocking, he has to do a toughness roll. Of which he succeeds.
Ah, dang it.
Ah.
Yep, next is this bitch again. My favourite bitch. Oh, another 4. Damn, she's good. This will be to your torso. And I'll slash roll 1d10. Not.
Please roll 1. That's good enough.
Roll 1d10 plus 2.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my
but
gosh.
I don't think you're alive.
Oh my god! It's.
I'm on 1 HP depending on what this freaking Righteous Fury does to me.
Oh, this is cruel. Cruel and unusual. It's to your torso, so it is. Oh, I have to roll a 1d5. 1.
How much armor pen does she have?
2.
2 armor pen. So yeah, she does 5 damage to me. I'm on 1 HP. I have 1 wound out of 12.
Say 4. Okay, that's actually really high. Let's see, 4 to the body. Energy ripples all over the character, scorching the body with horror 3rd-degree burns. Suffers 1d10 level of fatigue and can only take half actions on the next turn. Wow.
Oh my gosh, stop it!
1d5. No, it was 1d. Oh, fuck it, I'll just choose 1d5. So 2 turns. You suffer 2 more fatigue.
Yeah,
Should have been a
taking
d10,
it.
but
My threshold is 8.
okay, you take that. It was meant to be a d10, but meh. Must be nice.
Wow. Jeez, nuggets.
Jesus. Okay, Maris's turn.
Come on. 4th time's the charm.
Can you please shoot the chick with the gun?
Oh,
It's too
you
far
hit.
away.
You hit.
Oh, great.
How many
Alright,
degrees?
that's-
3 degrees?
Yeah, 3 degrees of success.
You're hitting her in the head. Cool, he's unarmored there, so roll your damage.
Come on. 6.
Okay, so
6 damage.
6 isn't bad. He's unarmored in his head, so take some damage. But it's now the guy in front of Anthony's turn. He fails horribly. God damn it, this guy's incompetent. Next guy, the guy shooting at Marius. His gun jams.
I'm gonna do a reaction shot.
Okay, cool. Yep, roll your shot.
Yeah, missed.
Now it's Ragnar's turn.
Fingers crossed.
Come on, baby.
Oh, 1! Nice. Okay, that's what, like 6 degrees of success. So yeah, roll your 1d10 plus 5.
9.
9 damage. You can replace that 4 with degrees of success, which is 6, so that will put up to 11.
Yep.
11, and we're hitting him in the head, which is unarmored, so he goes to dead.
Ace!
And the head unarmored 11 damage to this. Yeah, he should be dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Next, it's this bitch.
Come on.
Oh my
Come on.
god. Do you want to attempt to dodge? No, apparently not.
Why? Why?
Let me just die. Let me die in peace.
No!
No, you take no damage. He only rolled a 6.
Yeah.
And you're 9. You're
Now I'm
straight.
pissed.
You're straight 9 all over.
Yeah,
I would have
nine-
laughed
nine
against
all
your righteous fury a third time.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Oh, okay, Marius, it's your turn.
Alright, last shot in the barrel.
Yep. Okay, go. Make it good.
Yeah, M shot. That's a hit.
Okay, cool. Roll damage.
I did really get some macro. 11.
Ooh. Where are we hitting? In the leg. Okay. 11. 8. Okay, yeah. You shoot him in the leg, and he flinches a lot, but and falls down a bit, but he's not dead.
Wow, this guy's tanky.
It's his turn, and he's going to be shooting.
Good.
He does not hit anything though.
Yeah, I do a reaction shot.
Okay, yep. Do your reaction shot then.
Yep.
Oh, you hit. 2 degrees of success. Yep. Roll damage.
Two.
You're hitting him in the leg again. Other leg, I think.
9 damage energy.
And he's dead. He only had 1 HP left.
Yes. Yes.
It's this chick's turn.
Oh, but I have to reload.
Shh. Wait, didn't she just shoot me and miss?
Yeah, she did just shoot you, but now everyone else is dead, so it's back to her turn.
Didn't I get a turn in there somewhere?
Yes, you did. You smacked the guy in front of you and crushed his skeleton.
Okay.
Move to
Well,
cover.
she shot after that guy, but okay.
Move to cover.
Well, it's
Move
her
to
turn
cover.
now, so I pressed the next person's turn button and it went to her. So
Okay, yeah, fair.
the turn counter does not lie. She misses for the first time ever.
Oh. Nice.
And yeah, it's Maris's turn.
I reload. That takes a whole full turn.
Okay, cool. Ragnar.
So this table here is like on its side.
Yeah, they're all on its side. If you wanna
I'm gonna
take-
move here,
Yeah,
like
remember
take
you're-
cover behind it.
Yeah, and you only move at half speed because of the effect.
What's my move speed?
Fucking low. You got 3 agility, so you'll be 3 move.
Full is 6, so half is 3.
So yeah, that's your whole turn to do that. But you're
Done.
now behind cover, and it's back to her turn. She, seeing that her friends are dying, she starts making for the door, and she shoots at you as she goes along. She misses.
Can I do a reaction shot?
Yeah, do your action shot.
Damn, missed.
It's your turn now, Marius.
Aim shot.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
2 degrees of success.
She'll
Come on.
attempt to dodge. Roll. She
Come on.
successfully dodges.
Damn.
Ragnar's turn. Are
I
you gonna...
can't charge, can I?
No, you wouldn't be able to reach her. You could pull out your flamethrower and shoot her.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. Flamers have a special thing when you fire, you don't actually have to roll for it. That's why you got a
I
flamer.
have flame and pray.
Basically, yeah. I just have to check the exact thing because I think she has to do a test or take fire damage. Where is weapons? And it's just the flame quality, I believe. Yeah, flame is back F. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, hang on, what was the thing? I know there was something you did that didn't require you to make an attack with it. I'm just trying to remember exactly what it is. Ah, spray, that's it. It's the spray rule. Flame, here we go. Not flame, spray. Which will be... I need a cheat sheet for all this shit. Spray, 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 spray. Spray, here it is. Zero effect. All targets in there. That does not need to make a bliss success. Was in the path, cone shape area, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so she just has to perform an agility test or suffer one hit from the weapon. Okay. Okay, always strikes the body. Okay, so and if you roll a 9 on any damage roll before modifier, then it jams. And you cannot make it. Okay, cool. So she has to perform a dodge test, basically. Or which she fails. Roll me your damage.
Burn, heretic!
Roll the damage on your flamagy. Let's see what happens.
8.
Okay, so you do 8 damage to the torso. And she has to perform an agility test or get caught on fire. She actually succeeds it, so she's not on fire, but she does take the damage.
Nice.
5. Yeah, you spring fire on her, and you notice that, her armor seems a lot more... Well, her clothes on her armor have basically burned off completely, but she still has all the armor on her. Next, and it's her turn, and she is going to yap the scene. Do you want to take a reaction shot, Maris?
Sure.
Can I try a reaction shot with the flamer?
Is she within range? I'll let you do it. Well, she'll still do her agility test. She succeeds, so she gets out. And that's the end of combat because she's now off the map.
This lady is like really freaking slippery.
Yeah, she is. So that's the end of the session. We'll just go through the basic shit. So you didn't actually sustain any permanent injuries, but do you want to go up and give him a Medicaid test, Maris?
Sure, but I don't have any skill, but okay.
Yes, you do. You're the fucking medic.
No, David is.
David is.
Rose
David is. Right, yeah, I keep
Rose
fucking
is,
forgetting that.
Rose is the Medicaid.
Yeah, I keep on forgetting. I always expect the tech priest to be it. Just because I keep on watching, was it Roll for It, and the tech priest is the medic in that. That's right, you have no skill in it. Don't do that then. Okay, yeah, so we'll call the session in there. So what reports do you send to the Inquisitor?
I guess. Work on this together.
Along the lines of the crystals being the source of it, we know there's a mine there, and we have further investigations to conduct regarding X, Y, and Z persons. We need to talk to Sir Henry and Lady Ellis.
Henry's dead.
And the deceased family of Sir Henry. I
Yeah.
keep getting that one wrong.
Yeah.
Can we? Oh wait, no. Yeah, put the Mechanicus Max as a person of interest.
Yeah, Mechanicus is a lead as well. I got my notes down here.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Mechanicus Max is a person of interest.
Yeah. And what about you? What do you send, Maris?
Can I send it like a copy of the data slate?
Yeah, you can send a copy of the Dar Slate.
You know what we never did? Cross-reference the data slate. I mean the ledger, the shop ledger with the data slate we found. You should also send like the copy of basically the ledger that we found in the
Oh yeah.
cells. the
Yeah.
ledgers, so they know who has crystals.
Yeah, no problem. Yep. Yeah. So we'll call that the end of the session there. Hope anybody
Wait,
watched. Oh, sorry. Yep.
Can we do some requisitions?
Oh yeah, we'll do that after. I'll just end the stream and then we'll do the
Okay,
requisitions after. Yeah, so we'll call that the end of session. I hope anybody actually watching it enjoyed the journey.
Adept at combat.
Yeah, it wasn't as
That was
autistic.
ridiculous.
It wasn't the most autistic thing ever, but
Hey, I was
Nah.
gonna use a hallucinogen grenade next time.
yeah, we'll do that next time. Yeah, so hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time in a fortnight's time. And goodbye. Stop streaming.